Hello guys, the DB Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and this time we have Forgotten with 917 rating versus Carnage with 1,588 ratings. So this is going to be another high rated DB video, and with that being said, let's just hop right in. And then we're going to go ahead and see Forgotten win the rock, paper, scissors, shoot, and they will go ahead and decide to go first. 40 versus 40, gotta love to see it. Opening hands, we have Cloak, Snake, Knight, Droplet, and Cloak, so ready to go first or second. And then they have Delta, Ben 10, Zeta, Alpha, and Prep. So this would have been an extremely good going first hand. Going second is going to be a little bit more rough. They're going to go ahead. Yeah, definitely not set and pass. Go ahead, normal summon, Night effect, summon itself out. So we're going to get to see them just full combo here. Wonder what kind of combo they're playing. They're going to go ahead, dump Graph special summon out Seer. And then get rid of those, go for Rusty, Seer effect, special summon out the Cherubini, and then activate the Rusty effect. So Rusty will go ahead and dump the Torn Scales, set the Fog Blade, and then Ancient Cloak effect, banish itself, go search Boots, and then Torn Scales effect to bring itself out. And then Torn Scales effect, discard Snake, go dump Gloves, and then Snake effect, summon itself out. Then overlay those, go for the Sea Dragon effect, special summon out the Ancient Cloak, and then Ancient Cloak effect, target Rusty, make that gang 800, and then go ahead and slap those into an Appaloosa, which is very, very, very good in this matchup. You know, you're almost always going to get to use the full value of this, so this is going to be 3 monster negates. Because, like, if they go ahead and try to attack over, you know, you're just going to Fog Blade them, and then Appaloosa's still just going to keep going. Unless if they have, like, a Droplet or they Orange Light it. So they're going to go ahead and Ragged Gloves, dump Fog Blade effect, special summon out the Ancient Cloak, and then special summon out Boots. Overlay those in the Break Sword, you know, they're going to summon it to where the Rusty points. Rusty pop it, Break Sword effect, special summon out. Then they are going to overlay for Redoer. Alright, and then activate Boots to go search out Wings, and then set and pass. So the reason why they're going for Wings there is so that way they can protect the Appaloosa, but then also be able to just put a trap into graveyard instantly, so that way they can banish it and summon Breaksword and get a pop. Pass, draw Nova, and then standby phase, Redoer effect, that's going to hit Idaton. That actually might be the only other target for Prep. You know, they could be on Natasha, though. That definitely could be another target that they're playing. Get rid of Delta for Alpha, Appaloosa negate. Get rid of Zeta for Delta, Appaloosa negate. Zeta, get rid of Ben 10, Appaloosa negate. Ben 10, go search Diviner. Then normal summon Diviner, effect. Chain Droplet, get rid of Appaloosa, negate that. And then they're going to activate Nova, summon out the Gamma. Then activate Prep. Alright, so they do play the Natasha. Go ahead and search that. And then go for a Link Karibo. Set Think on summon if they want to go ahead and pop. Yeah, I was going to say, I don't think you'd pop here. Go ahead, summon, and summon back. Then get rid of those, go for Nightmare Phoenix effect to force the Fog Blade, and then they're going to activate Wings. It doesn't say exactly what they targeted here, but probably like a Rusty maybe, and then Wings, banish itself, summon Breaksword, and then you're going to get the Rusty effect. So in this scenario, you just Rusty pop, probably just Alpha, yeah, and they're going to chain Link Karibo, summon itself out, but now they can't go for the Link, or they can't overlay for like the XYZ. But couldn't you also just like let them go for the XYZ? Like, you know, if they just go for Fafnir, and they Fafnir dump, and then you pop it. But I guess they could also go for like an Assembled, or like the little bird. Like if they go for an XYZ that's not Fafnir, then that's where it can get scary, because they're going to be setting up a Zeus. But I guess it would just be a Zeus with 1 cent, because if they go for downer, you pop it. So then it's not really scary, because you just get everything back anyways. But I guess this also isn't scary. Yeah, they admit defeat. There was just no scenario where the opponent wins there. Going on to game 2, we're going to see Drytron go first. Opening hands, we have Fogblade, Torn Scales, Talents, Stained, and Snake. This is really bad versus Drytron. You know, Talents is usually a decent going second card in most matchups, but in this matchup, Herald, Negate. Then they have Droplet, Ritual Spell, Nova, Alpha, Droplet. So they do open up combo here, even though the hand looks pretty whack. Said, thank God I opened 2 names only. Said no hand traps, bro. Yeah, honestly, even though it's definitely good to not say like no hand traps, like at a tournament, you just never do that. Like on DB, sometimes you know you don't want to just keep saying okay. I mean, personally, I like usually like 99% of the time I'll just type okay over and over. Very rarely will I actually say no hand traps. I'd have to be like super lazy, like laid back in my chair. Go ahead, detach, summon, ritual spell effect, add itself back, tribute, special summon, reveal, draw, Ben 10 search. They draw Nova there and they already went through Nova, which is unfortunate. And then normal summon Diviner, Diviner, Sun Herald, and then Herald effect, go search out the Idison. Then ritual spell, summon Ben 10. Overlay those, go for Beatrice, and then Beatrice effect, detach, send Ava. Ava effect will be searching Orange Light Diviner by banishing 2. Then ritual spell, summon out Ultimateness, and then set Droplet and pass. So, you know, they're ending with 3 interruptions from the Ultimateness, and then 1 from Droplet, pass. They draw Droplet. Beatrice effect. Then they're going to say Beatrice is fine. You know, they're just going to dump Gamma there just for follow-up. And then move on to the main phase. Normal summon Torn Scales effect, discard, chain Ultimateness, and then chain Droplet. So go ahead and negate that. And then dump the Ancient Cloak. Activate Talents to look at the hand. And then that's going to hit the Orange Light. That's an interesting choice. You could probably just like also hit Diviner, right? Because like this card's like actual follow-up and Orange Light's like not follow-up. So shouldn't you just hit Diviner and then that's going to turn off the Orange Light anyways? I feel like that was the wrong choice there. And then activate Ancient Cloak. That will banish itself to go search. Go search out Boots, Torn Scales effect, special summon itself out, and then Stain to summon itself out. Then link those off, go for Cherubini. Cherubini effect said, I'm like, can you even win? Ha ha ha. I know you got plays, but dang. So they're going to go ahead, they're going to dump Graph special summon out Seer, and then turn those into the Rusty Seer effect, special summon out Cherubini. You know, if this was Dodger Wolf, every time Dodger Wolf opens up Droplet versus Drytron, he says it's game. But this isn't Dodger Wolf, you know, it's a little bit different scenario. Go ahead and activate the Rusty effect, dump the Ragged Gloves, set Wings, and then Fogblade, banish itself, the special summon back out the Stained, and then special out Boots. Overlay those for a Break Sword, Rusty effect to try to pop the back row. They're going to chain that to negate these. Do you really need to negate Rusty? I guess it makes it harder for you to lose. But honestly, you could just like get rid of Fafnir and negate Break Sword. Now they're going to go ahead, battle phase, attack, you know, take damage. And then main phase 2, go for Downerd, go for Zeus. And then they're going to activate the Zeus effect here to wipe. And then banish Boots, go grab Fogblade. Banish Ragged Gloves to go dump to Torn Scales. And then set Fogblade, pass turn, draw Orange Light. And then activate Nova, chain Droplet, go ahead, negate Zeus, special out Gamma. So you know, now it's like the full Drytron engine versus a Fog Blade. So, like, let's be real. Like, we're going to see Drytron win this game. Special summon, reveal, draws into orange light. And now, even if there's a hand trap, they can stop it. So, now there's absolutely nothing to be afraid of for them. Fog Blade this, cool. Ritual spell, get rid of that. Special summon out Natasha. Natasha effect to gang attack. And then get rid of that for Gamma. Summon out Gamma and Zeta. And then Natasha effect, Snatch Steal, special summon out, activate the effect. They're gonna gang. This actually wouldn't be ganging 15 there because Zeus is halved from Droplet, so they'd gang 750 if they target that. So realistically, they should be targeting Zeta and gang 1,000, but it's not gonna make a difference. And then they're gonna go battle phase attack. Honestly, at this point in time, they just don't realize that this only has 15. Also, why would they play it like this? Like Carnage. They don't have a Link Karibo in Graveyard. Like, if they thought this was 3,000, then, you know, 4,000, 6,000 tribute for Link Karibo game. But they could just, like, go for Link Karibo to force this stuff out. Because otherwise, like, this player would just not have to do this. Fogblade Wings, summon, and then you're going to get Rusty Pop. Honestly, I'm not going to lie. I kind of forgot that there was a Fogblade in Graveyard from last turn, Droplet discarding it. I'm not going to lie. Just be straight up honest. But they're going to go ahead and Orange Light hit that. Zeus attack. Duh, they caught it. Minus 500 me. Yeah, why? Zeus was dropleted. Yeah. I mean, realistically, Forgotten should have said something when they gained life points. Go ahead, turn those into an IP, and then they're going to activate the Natasha to go take. Natasha effect, gain life points. I could still just downer Zeus stink though. I mean, you don't have, wait, don't you got Zeus in Appaloosa? So they're gonna go for the Appaloosa and then just pass turn, draw Psychic Wielder. Then move on to the main phase. They're gonna go ahead and they are going to normal summon, special summon, overlay those for Break Sword. Break Sword effect, try to pop the Appaloosa. They're just gonna let that go through. But yeah, I was gonna say it's made with IPs, so this just isn't doing anything. And yeah, they should have definitely just activated Snake effect and been like, come on, give me the draws, give me a good draw. It's really what you have to hope for there. It's not like they could just like make Break Sword battle phase attack Natasha, because Natasha has the effect to just negate infinite attacks on ritual monsters, so that wouldn't be an option. So yeah, unless I misplayed negate field effect, but no, I wasn't gonna wait for grave. I don't know what they were talking about there. So going on into game 3 now, we're going to see Phantom Knights go first. Opening hands, we have Fogblade, Wings, Talents, Wielder, and Knight. So it's this combo, and then they have Natasha, Gamma, Nib, Zeta, Emergency. So go ahead, normal summon effect, special summon. I think that the like Psychic package and the Danger package is like the best extenders, just because like you don't want to have to like reveal that you already have an extender. I feel like that's really bad. Like personally, I don't want to like normal summon Torn Scales, special summon out Knight, and reveal that I had that extender before using Torn Scales effect. I feel like E-Telly is like extremely good. I feel like the Psychic monsters are decent. I think they're better than Knight in most scenarios, unless if you just have Tour Guide. Tour Guide's like the only scenario where it's not. And then like Junk Forward isn't bad. It's pretty decent. Junk Forward's probably just better than Knight because junk forward can be searched off for Rhoda. So then like you have like a searchable way. So you have like two, like, cause you have junk forward and Rhoda, so you can like force seal or IP pretty easily just because it has 900 attack. It works extremely well versus seal. And then they have, you know, they're gonna have Nib for this turn. They're definitely gonna get hit with Nib. Go for Cherubini, set one Cherubini just that way you can like protect Cherubini from like a ogre there or an orange light, I guess, but they're probably not gonna orange like this. Grab, summon out Seer, and then turn those into Rusty, and then Seer effect, special summon back out to Cherubini, and then on the resolution before activating that effect, go ahead and drop the Nib, so it's going to have 26 attack, 0 defense. Talents, look at the hand. Yeah, just hit emergency. Said, my bad, you have order. Yeah, no, you're definitely hitting emergency there. If you hit either of these, emergency could just go search either of these plus alpha, you know? You have way more options with emergency, so you're definitely just letting them have those cards. And then Natasha just doesn't matter. Draw Nib. Then go ahead, get rid of Gamma for Zeta, special summon out, go search, grabbing the ritual spell. And then Gamma effect, tribute, special summon, then switch to attack, battle phase attack, and then Nib attack. Main phase 2, go for Fafnir effect, and then they're going to Fog Blade that. End phase, activate Wings, and then they're going to end phase, activate Wings to banish and special summon out the Rusty. And then draw Knight. And then activate the Rusty effect to dump and set, so they are going to dump Cloak, set Fog Blade, and then Cloak effect, banish itself to go search, and then now we'll go search out the Torn Scales from the deck to the hand. And then normal summon, Knight effect, special summon itself out. And then overlay those for Break Sword, Rusty effect to pop Nib, and then Break Sword effect to go ahead, pop Fog Blade and the Fafnir, and then Battle Phase attack. So they've only summoned 3 times. Yeah, just go into Zeus, that's the 4th summon. You special summon Rusty in my end phase, right? Yep. Kind of feel like you shouldn't say that. You know, the opponent knows you're on Nib, and you kind of revealed you drew Nib last turn. I guess like you could just be bluffing, but yeah. They're going to go ahead and they're going to pass, draw Droplet, and then activate Gamma. Gamma go ahead, tribute, special summon, and then they're going to activate Ritual Spell, bring out Natasha from the graveyard, Natasha effect to gain 1,000 life points, and then Ritual Spell effect on the Gamma, make that lose 1,000 attack. And now they are going to Zeta, tribute, special out, and then go grab Ritual Spell. Overlay for Fafnir effect to dump, chain Fog Blade. If they chain like droplets to dodge, then it doesn't matter what they dump because they just won't have anything. So they're gonna set droplets past. That is risky because they Zeus, but I guess it doesn't matter because like, let's say they set Ritual Spell, keep droplet, and they Zeus. You're going to lose anyways. But if you set, then you have the ability to like hit Rusty next turn. So you just have to hope they don't Zeus. And they Zeus. So Fogblade, banish, special summon, Torn Scales, special summon. Next turn they just switch to attack and go for game. Yeah. So I was going to chain Droplet, but GG, bro. Couldn't do anything. Yeah. So seeing how long the match was, it was a 43-minute long match. It was honestly a pretty good match. I think that was definitely an interesting match, especially for, you know, a lot of people don't like seeing Drytron, but I think that was like good on both sides. And with that being said, the DB Grinder signing off. Peace. Have a nice day. Stay safe.